Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another great episode of BWF Resurgence, and we have another great card for you all as we open up with a Jay Briscoe Memorial Tag Team Tournament match as the Pinnacle takes on Red Dragon. Then we have women's action as Rio takes on the Doctor, Britt Baker, and for our main event, the death match between the Deathmatch King, Nick F. Gage, versus the best in the world, CM Punk, who, if he wins, will face MJF in a cage at point blank. But let's get into our opening match as Shawn Spears and Wardlow make their way to the ring, and they have a big time opponent who have been together for years now. Their experience as a tag team is a big advantage over their opponents here tonight, as it looks like Wardlow and Bobby Fish will start things out as the look up. But the bigger and stronger Wardlow takes over, but Fish didn't back down and targets the leg of the big man. But it wasn't enough to stop him, just to slow him down as Wardlow hits a huge spine buster and goes for a tag. And the Pinnacle shows some great tag team maneuvers as Spears mocks Fish, but that backfires as Fish throws him over his shoulder and takes the match over, tagging in Kyle O'Reilly. And they show off how their tag team should really work together as Kyle goes for a signature combination with kicks and trips as he goes for a pin that wasn't enough, as Spears hits a clothesline and just stomps the face of Kyle. He attempts for a tag, but Kyle has other plans, hitting a huge suplex for a pin that was broken up by Wardlow, who gets a tag in and hits a massive wind-up clothesline, then looks for a powerbomb that Kyle gets out of. Then Kyle goes straight for the leg of Wardlow as he tags in Fish as they continue to target the leg of the big man, putting him in a single-leg Boston Crab, but help from Spears, Wardlow reached the ropes and gets a burst of energy, taking out both men. After Fish got the tag to O'Reilly, Wardlow gets Kyle up for the massive knee to the face, but the effects to Wardlow's legs showed as he collapsed to the ground and was not able to get the pin. As then he goes for the tag as Spears enters the ring. The ringside doc looks at Wardlow's knee as Spears looks for the C4, but Red Dragon get the upper hand, hitting Spears with the final blow for the win to move on in the tournament. As Wardlow is helped to the back, we now get to hear from former social media champion and now #1 contender, Cody Rhodes.
I'm not surprised. We're not surprised. The arrival of Chris Jericho with the Inner Circle, it's been blunt. Or to use a more apropos term, it's been strategic. They have taken a scalpel, but it's a short victory lap, men, and here is why. We were already looking for you. We looked within our own club at one point. We have searched all over the world for a card that we could put our names on and match up with Matt and Nick Jackson, with Kenny Omega, with Hangman Adam Page, with myself, hell, with my brother. We were looking and you found us. I find myself on the marquee with our world champion, Chris Jericho. Tony and I have talked about it. He knows what I'm about to announce, but before I do, humor me, I'm going to go on a bit of a detour and rattle off a few names. Eddie Graham, Cowboy Bill Watts, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. All of them were titans in our business. They were the best bell to bell, and they were the best at the box office. And for those who saw them with their own eyes, those memories reverberate in their heart. It is a good feeling. It is positive. But for the cold and sterile historians of our business, there's an air of controversy that surrounds it. It's from the simple fact that those men were also, in addition to being competitors, they were management. Not not unlike myself. And for the last year, I've told everybody, every podcast, every radio, every correspondent, I've shouted it off the rooftops how proud I am. How proud I am of the all-inclusive nature, of the schedule, of the pay, of the fact that we will listen. This is Ellis Island for a professional wrestler. This is freedom. When I hear the same criticism attached to my name for being management and being in a title match, I can't not hear it. And with that said, I am announcing that if I do not defeat Chris Jericho at Full Gear, I will never challenge the World Championship again. Chris Jericho, that is a very big if. It's not an encumbrance. It's not an albatross that is going to sit on your chest and weigh you down. It is going to vanish. You've taken to calling my lot entitled millennials. You've called me an entitled millennial bitch. I neglected to read in your best-selling book, A Lion's Tale, which you could get on Amazon for $3 or at any flea market. I neglected to read about the upbringing you had that was so hard. You talked about my silver spoon. Gosh, it must have been so difficult being the upper-class son of a famous hockey player. It is almost like we shared the exact same silver spoon, you stupid dick. You've dismissed every accomplishment I've made. You've talked about my father. Well, you call me an entitled millennial, I call you a carny succubus, because the dirty secret about you, the dirty secret is you need this generation more than it needs you. And you've surrounded yourself with impressionable youth. This isn't about my dad. This isn't about the dead, it's about the living. It's about my mother. It's about my sister. It's about my wife. It's about the 14 years it took me to go from undesirable to un-goddamn deniable. I beat you. I become the world champion, and you fall back into your circle, your inner circle, and you let them know the ground should be rumbling between their feet because are coming. And when in the inner circle square off, it'll be a match beyond, and we are going to eat you alive.
Cody Rhodes had a lot to say in that promo, but the biggest thing that we could take away from that is that he said if he loses to Chris Jericho, he will never challenge for the world title again. What's up, everyone? Make sure to go to figuretoycompany.com and use code breakpoint_wrestling_fed to save you 10% on an order, $20 or more. Thank you. And we're back from our quick commercial break as we see the entrance of Riho, who recently accepted Britt Baker's open challenge. As a DMD makes her way to the ring, she starts off by throwing her vest in the face of Riho, who didn't like that at all, who goes straight at her. But Baker later on hits a super kick, and Riho then heads to the sky with the crossbody as Riho gets upper hand with a Uranagi, then a double knees in the corner as both women head to the apron as Baker takes over with a kick to the face and looks for the Pittsburgh Sunrise that Rio then catches and turns into a deadeye on the apron. As both women are laid out, they get back in the ring. Rio ducks a super kick like she's in the Matrix and hits a huge suplex for a near fall. And Baker gets back up and hits a massive backbreaker and then looks for the curve stomp. And as she hits it, she looks for the lockjaw to end this match. Rio then turns that into a pinning situation as Adam Cole gets involved. Britt Baker and Rio battle it in the corner, but Kenny Omega wasn't having it as he comes to take out Cole as Baker and Rio go up and hit a huge suplex off the top of the rope. Kenny Omega and Adam Cole continue to fight on the outside as Britt Baker locked in the lockjaw. Rio taps, giving Britt Baker the win, but she wasn't done yet as she locked in the lockjaw once again after the bell. And that's when Bianca Belair comes for the save as Baker runs to the outside. Both women stare down. As Belair checks on Rio, DMD just left her mark. As up next, I am proud to announce that we have introduced a new title design for the X Division champion, Darby Allin, and what a belt it is. But before Darby could even hold the title, we see LFI backstage with the Icon, Sting. As Darby ran to the back, Sting is put through a table as it won't be the end of LFI and Darby as we move on. As the newly crowned BWF Live World Champion enters the ring and we get ready for this huge main event as MJF heads to sit ringside right next to us. We get ready to see the conclusion to this deathmatch main event. Man, Nick Gage has had control of this match since the beginning, and this crowd has been going bonkers all night long, and they love themselves a death match here, and they love freaking Nick Gage with the light tube in the corner to CM Punk. The second light tube Punk's taken already in this match. Started it off right off the bat with a light tube to the face, but now what the hell is Nick Gage thinking to do here? Oh my god. Oh my god, no. No! Oh my god! The crowd is right! What a sick fuck there! My god! Just stabbing the skull and face of CM Punk! Oh my god! I don't know how he's moving. And oh god! Barbed wire board here. Well, he's going back under. I think MJF is enjoying what he's watching here. And oh god, a glass pane here on top of the barbed wire board. What is Nick Gage thinking here? Getting CM Punk out to the apron here, I'm assuming, as he's got Punk out. Yes, he's going to the apron. What's he looking to do here? Oh my god. Oh, Punk's getting out of it. And a kick to the side of the head here by Punk. Punk getting the upper hand. And oh my god! Through the glass pane and the barbed wire. Look at the arms of CM Punk there. And oh my god! The crowd is going bonkers here right now. They can't believe what they just saw. Neither can MJF here. My god, if CM Punk wins this match, he's going to face MJF at point blank too in a steel cage match. This is the last stipulation. If Punk can't get through it, he takes on MJF for the social media title as he gets Nick Gage up here, the Deathmatch King. And looking maybe to choke him out in here. No, he's getting him up. Nick Gage fighting back with those elbows and a forearm here. Now Nick Gage taking him to the corner where the table's set up. My god, just smashing his face right into this table here. Nick Gage getting the upper hand most of the match. And once again here, look at the arm of Nick Gage there, just bleeding from the cuts of barbed wire. And oh my God, goes for a spear, but he's head first to the table as CM Punk moved out of the way just in the nick of time. And now Punk heading to the outside, maybe looking for a little toy of himself. Maybe some glass pane, maybe some barbed wire. Oh, there's a chain over there. Punk looking on the other corner here as Gage is kind of dazed in the corner, getting out of the corner and just rolls down. And oh my God, what is CM Punk thinking here? Wrapping a chain around the knee of himself right now as he heads back into the ring here, maybe thinking of putting Nick Gage to sleep here with a GTS wrapped in chain. Oh my God, Nick Gage is gonna have a concussion after this, and he is. He's looking to put him to sleep here. MJF doesn't like it. He's getting mad, telling Nick Gage to get out of it. Oh my God, right in the jaw. Nick Gage ate all of that. 1, 2, and oh my, Nick Gage. Oh man, it's not that easy to put Gage out. That's why he's the death match king. He's the king of this shit. And CM Punk's wrapping the chain around his fist now. He knows he's got to do a lot to put out Nick Gage here. But my God, what a brutal shot there. Wrapped around his knee with the GTS. And now, oh, big shot. Big shot. Taking his bandana off. And oh my God. Going for a pin once again. And it's not enough. Punk can't believe it here. I can't believe it. He just beat the hell out of him there with that chain. Busted him wide open there. And now he's looking to get something under the ring here. He's throwing a chair in the ring. And oh my God, he's looking to bring in some glass of his own here. As Nick Gage busted open. That bandana protected him from the knee shot. But once CM Punk took that bandana out of the way, he just went to town on the forehead of Nick Gage as he's up on the ropes here. And oh, CM Punk's coming toward him. And oh, just one shot to that cut, taking Nick Gage down. And the crowd is amped up for this as he is setting up a glass table here with those chairs. And oh, Nick Gage coming right at him here. Nick Gage is not down yet. Nick with a suplex there. My God, Punk just landing on the back of his neck there. Now Gage, oh, he knocked the table down here. What's Gage looking to do next? And oh, he's just getting hyped. The MDK chants here, ladies and gentlemen. What's he looking for? Oh, a pile driver on top of the head of CM Punk as Nick Gage stares at the glass pane here. Looking to set it back into position for something here. Oh my God. The punishment CM Punk has taken throughout this match is unbearable. And then right to the balls. Oh, and then MJF doesn't like that. Oh God, he just pushed the cameraman out of the way. CM Punk looking to go to the top. What's he looking to do here? Oh, CM Punk mocking MJF, talking some trash here. MJF worried that he's going to have to face CM Punk at point blank. And oh my God. No way. CM Punk's looking for the Pepsi plunge. Oh my God. He just killed Nick freaking Gage. He's just killed Nick Gage. Nick Gage is dead. He's dead for the second time in his wrestling career in a ring. He's dead. There's no way he's coming. Oh my God, just look at his face. Punk barely getting him over. One arm pin. 1, 2, and 3. Ladies and gentlemen, you're getting CM Punk versus MJF in a solid steel cage. And just look at all the carnage around the ring. Look at Nick Gage. I don't know how he's still conscious. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have. We thank you, and stay tuned for more BWF. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube.